We are getting a ton of new content for Valhalla in 2021. Maybe you already completed the game and got Mjolnir and are kinda sad that there is nothing to really use it on. Well, that will change in the coming months. So in this video, I want to go in depth on everything that Ubisoft announced will be coming to Valhalla, because sure, there are some rumors, but I will likely touch on them in a future video. For now, everything that has been announced, and it's quite a lot. So if you like that, then a like on the video would of course really help me out. And let's go. You can enter my current weekly Helix credit pack giveaway, so you don't have to spend money yourself if you win, but can still get an item pack. You can enter via the link in the pinned comment. The giveaway is for subscribers of the channel only, and I will email the winner and announce it in the future weekly reset video. The first thing I want to mention that you might have missed is that the Discovery Tour will be coming back to Valhalla. So in this mode, you can just explore the world without any combat. And the God mode glitch actually came pretty close to that, because then enemies would also simply not attack you while you could toy around with them. Obviously, it's still different. In the Discovery Tour, there's no combat at all. No, but what really made the Origins, and in particular Odyssey Discovery Tour great, were the guided tours, where you learn more about specific topics that make sense for the setting that we are in. Like the Olympics in Odyssey, for example. So I'm really curious about the Valhalla version, although I do think it will be some time before we get it. Only 2021 is noted as a time window right now. Now, the most imminent release is that big February update I mentioned multiple times before, so I will go over it here briefly. The highlight is the new game mode called River Raids. Building on Valhalla's core raiding mechanic, the mode will deliver a dynamic, challenging and highly replayable raid experience. Right now, even on the very hard difficulty, there's not a lot of challenge and replayable content, so this really sounds like a welcome addition. The February update also includes ranks for our Jumps Vikings, so we can earn more money if players choose to recruit them. I hope there's more to it. So far, that doesn't seem to be the case. And we will get new player skills that have of course already appeared in the game. We know about 3 so far that you see right here, but more have leaked, although we are not 100% sure if those are also coming to the game. Ubisoft also noted that new abilities, so things we can actually activate, should be coming each season, so that will be interesting. Weapons, gear, cosmetic items for the settlement, Longship, Horse and Raven should also be coming each season. So we already got new weapons, gear and the settlement items with the Yule Festival. So then in this February update we should at least get a new mount, Raven and naval content and those abilities. So really curious about this patch. And again, every season should have the things that I just mentioned. Season 2 will actually already start in March with more free content, including a new combat oriented game mode, a Jumps Viking update, settlement festivals, along with new gear and cosmetic items. And if Ubisoft follows the same trends, then we will see a festival in March and then the game mode in May, with the kickoff of Season 3 in June. Hopefully it will be more polished and exciting than the Yule Festival. I did like the unarmed combat arena, but I don't want to be playing familiar minigames or hunting cow during the next festival. So hopefully it will be cooler than that. Overall, these seasons should last 3 months and should also continue throughout 2021, with them hinting at maybe going beyond that as well. In the post-launch trailer, they mention year 1, implying that there's maybe a year 2, something that makes a new Assassin's Creed in 2021 of course less likely, although I still would not rule it out completely, as I stated before. No, but I think that the February update will be the kickoff of new content every month. March Season 2, and then in April I think we get the first Season Pass expansion, the Wrath of the Druids. In the post-launch content trailer, it was noted that the DLC will release in early spring, and according to this website, spring starts on March 20th. So maybe it will already launch in March, although I think that early April is more likely. We already know though that Magnus Brun, the voice actor of Mil Eivor of course, did already tweet that he finished the voice lines for the first DLC, Wrath of the Druids, back on November 17th. So that work has already been done for quite a while, and that is mostly the final part of production. We also saw small bits of gameplay already. We are going to Ireland for this DLC, where we try to unravel the mysteries of an ancient druid cult called the Children of Nanu, and we have to track and discover their members too, so it will likely be similar to the Legacy of the First Blade, where they also added new targets to kill. So basically an expansion of the order menu is likely gonna happen with this DLC. They also look like these kind of annoying trickster enemies dodging away and then quickly trying to stab you. There will be ring forts for us to complete. We get to go to Dublin to influence the trading system there. So maybe it will have some sort of new economy element, which could be cool. And good to notice that this DLC will be led by Ubisoft Montreal, for as far as I know. And the Paris DLC will be made by Ubisoft Singapore. And that studio also did a quarter of all the Valhalla content. And this Siege of Paris expansion is planned for early summer. So going back to that website, the summer starts on June 21st. But also June is the kickoff of the third season. So that's why I think that this expansion will be coming in early July or like July period. And Magnus also tweeted out that he was still doing late voice recording work for Valhalla on December 10th. So almost a month after he finished the Wrath of the Druids voice lines. And sure, this could be for free updates as well, but maybe he already worked a bit on the Paris content. And this DLC sounds absolutely massive. We get to explore France, so Francia in that time period, meet historical figures, so likely Rollo, who we of course saw in the Viking TV show, for example. He was the first ruler of Normandy. Valhalla did actually already do a nod to him in the Essex story arc, where we had the character Rollo, who was then also going to Francia. But he can like be a part of your Jumps Viking crew after finishing that mission. While Estrid, who Rollo takes there, should be in Francia, so would be cool if we met her again. In the post-launch content trailer, they talk about new replayable activities where we will raid and fight against the elite units of Charles the Fat and conquer Paris from within. And what was always kind of said from the previous expansions in the previous games is that after you complete them, there was really nothing to do in these new worlds. Sounds like this will be different in Valhalla, which could be cool. No gameplay of it yet, but the concept art totally looks promising. We of course also know that a visual customization feature is coming to Valhalla, where you can choose to look a certain way while having the stats from other gear pieces, but no date on when this will happen yet. And the legacy content with the Ezio outfit, the Altair outfit, and a Black Flag naval pack has also been leaked already, so I totally think it will be coming. But also no update on when that will be added. Okay, sure, this has not been officially announced yet, but the content is basically already finished, so I think it's as good as confirmed, and Ubisoft did confirm that more legacy content is coming. But now you might be like, okay, but where is New Game Plus? Well, Ubisoft has said nothing about this, where Odyssey actually already confirmed it in their post-launch trailer. I still think it will be coming, although it will likely be a while, and I will talk about that and more future features for Valhalla that are teased in a future video. So totally subscribe for way more Valhalla content. A like on the video would of course really help me out. You can check out a previous video on a Ragnar cutscene that we might see in the future too by clicking the bubble that appears right now. And now let's take a look at some screenshots that you can send in via the Valhalla Raptor hashtag on Twitter, or via the dedicated pictures channel in our Discord that you can join via the link in the pinned comment. Okay, Joyce, photo mode expert, come in. Which pictures did you select this time?
Hello. First up, we're going to Twitter because Sebastian is taking us to Asgard with this stunning shot of the Bifrost. Love the focus on the glow of the bridge here. It's amazing with the sun shining in the middle and to give it a more of a extra mythical look.
Yeah, I really got nothing to add. I love it as well.
Awesome. Filthy Rando tricked me here with this wonderful Blood Moon shot. Looked like Bayek for some reason with the shield on the back. Maybe a bit dark around the edges, but I sure love the way you work with the filters here.
It would be cool if we actually had an Origins picture at the end. If someone tricked us to think that it was Valhalla, but it turned out to be Origins. I would dig that. So, yeah, be creative. That would be cool.
And finally, Citadel took this fierce picture of Eivor and also shared this via Twitter. The combination of the tattoos on her face and the lit up torch gives it a warm but also ready for a fight look. I wonder what she's up to.
She's gonna burn the place down. That's what I think. Of course, subscribe for way more Valhalla content. Let me know what you want to see in 2021 in the video description or in the comments. And we will speak to you next time. Goodbye!
Goodbye!